guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thank you guys so much for stopping by. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Okay, so as you can see from the description, I'm going to be talking about how I have 3 jobs, guys. As an international student, that is something that is not really heard of, so I'm going to just talk a little bit about how I have 3 jobs and how I got them in the first place. As an international student, a lot of people would wonder like, how did you have 3 jobs? How are you managing? Like, how did you get them? Are you gonna get in trouble? So I came here July 2018, and when I came here, I knew that I needed a job. I came here with a certain amount of money. Even though I had to have that money, I still needed a job because the money that I had wasn't gonna work, wasn't gonna last for too long. So I knew that I needed to get myself a job, and so I did. I came here on the 2nd of July, and on the 3rd of July, I went to get my social insurance number. I got it the same day. It doesn't take a long time. And on that day, with me, I brought my thumb drive. And so I went and I printed a lot of resumes. I went every single store. No stores left unturned. I dropped my resumes off at grocery stores, at restaurants, little cafes, a lot of places, shoe store, clothes store, a lot of stores, and only one called me, and this was a liquor store, guys. So I went for the interview, got the job, started working, but I wasn't comfortable at that place. I'm like, I'm out, and I left that job. Then I went and I applied for a server job, and this was at a movie theater. I still work there. I love that place. I work there like maybe 3 times a week, like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But then I knew that I needed another job. So I think I went too far in the story. Let me backtrack a little. I went to my school to take my ID picture, and I asked this really sweet lady if she knew of any job openings, and she said she saw a job seeking IT assistant or IT help desk persons, and I'm like, okay, let me apply. I applied, I sent my resume in, and fortunately my manager, he sent me requests to sit an exam. I did the exam, I passed the exam, and I started working. I absolutely love that place because it's flexible. It's so flexible that I'm able to study while I'm on the job. Yeah, and so moving on to my 3rd job. In summer, it stops. Like, we don't work during the summer. It's summer break. And I'm like, okay, so I have to get myself another job. And so I went job hunting again. I printed a bunch of resumes, and I went to the closest mall, and I went to every single store. I still didn't get anything. And so I went searching online, and I saw this post at the company. I won't call any names. I applied, and I got the job as a takeout specialist. I have all sorts of fancy names for these jobs. It's simply packing customers' order, putting it in a to-go bag, and giving them their order. And you're probably wondering if it's legal. Guys, it's 100% legal. Let me explain how. For international students, we're only allowed to work 20 hours off campus. No give and take. 20 hours. That's it. But on campus, there's no requirement. They don't tell you how many hours you can work. However, you still have to maintain your grade. You may not get in trouble with immigration, but you will get in trouble with your school. And I've seen a lot of students struggle with that. They work a lot of hours on campus, they work their regular 20 hours off campus, but they struggle in their coursework, and they're penalized. They're put on probation, and then if they fail again, they're expelled from the program. You have to be very careful. If you're gonna work on and off campus, you have to know how to manage your time. You have to know how to juggle. If you cannot manage to work on and off campus, just choose one. Choose the one that will make you comfortable. And I would suggest, if you get the opportunity to work on campus, take it. because you can study, and that is exactly what I do. I'm not always doing something, I'm not always helping somebody. Again, I work at IT help desk, so I get calls from lecturers, I get calls from students. Students come in or lecturers come in, and I have to help them no matter what, because like 85% of the time I'm sitting there for a good hour and a half and nobody's bothering me. I'm studying, I'm researching, I'm completing lab, I'm finishing up something, I'm getting work done, I'm getting assignments done. And if I'm on the train, I read my notes. If I'm on the bus, I read my notes. So I still get a lot of work done, and that is how I manage my time. It's all about time management. So that is how I literally manage 3 jobs. I work at my school from Monday to Thursday, 4.5 hours, and then I work at the movie theater Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I work 5 hours on average, 5 hours each day. And then at my other job, I work 4 hours at most. So I'm still within the 20 hours off campus, and then on campus, it's whatever. But off campus, I never go above 20 hours. I would advise you to do your research. There are tons of jobs out there. I was applying for jobs even when I was back home. I went on a website called Job Bank, and I found tons of jobs: bartending job, serving job, front desk job, receptionist, data entry clerk. I applied for all of these jobs, guys. I was not partial, but I didn't get any call. But you know what? God knows exactly what he's doing, because he knew that I needed the jobs that I have right now, and he just lined them up so perfectly. I am in awe of God sometimes, because he just knows exactly what you want and when you want them. So yeah, that is basically my story of how I'm juggling 3 jobs legally as an international student. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please go ahead and leave them below. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions on topics that you want me to talk about, go ahead and leave them below. So I'll try to do like a series of study permit process, and then another series of the stories. Guys, me go show something I see, and I want to share them with you guys. Some of them are funny, some of them are eye-opening, some of them are just information that you need to know, and I'm so excited that I get to share them with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Bye guys.